everywhere. You have to sit down and ask questions.
Today we want to talk about vision. Having vision for your life. Having something to live for. Because that is a separator, that is a determinant, that is something that separates you from everybody. Sometimes people think that when you go to school, the course that you get, the grade that you get, those things will make you successful, more successful than those who don't get those. After 20 years, after 25 years, looking back, with the people I knew from JSS to secondary school to university, I say that the thing that separates people is the vision that they have for themselves, what they see, what they can project themselves into. Because you eventually you will become what you see yourself to be. The things that you believe about yourself, the things that you can perceive, that is what drives you. That is what you become. And so I remember I had this pamphlet a booklet that I used to write in, and some of the things that I wrote about 10-year plan, 20-year plan, even sometimes 100-year plan. And sometimes when I go back to look at them, not strictly as they have, unfolded, but you can see that there's not much deviation from what I really had in mind 25 years ago. And then I saw a principle, and that principle is that you become what you envision for yourself. The vision that you have is what you're becoming. You can get your child to become great if they can see themselves to be great. If you can see yourself to be great, if you see yourself as somebody who wants to own a business, who wants to build a business, that will channel your force. That will focus your energy, your resources, your money, even the people that you spend time with. Because the moment you decide, this is what I want to become, that thing decides any other thing that is about your life. Say I'm going to Kumasi, for instance. The moment I decide that I want to drive from Accra to Kumasi, every other force, every other distraction does not get my attention, because then my vision focuses my energy, my vision focuses my strength, my vision channels the resources that I have. So when you have no vision for your life, when you can't see anything, when you can't see, this is 2021, if you can't see 2031, if you can't see 2041, if you can't see what your life is about, if you can't see what you want to do with the talent, with education, then there's no need for it. So then the difference between those who are able to pursue and live life more fulfilled, and live life more grateful, and live life as they want and become successful at anything. It's not just because something will just happen out of no. It's not lotto. Life is not lotto. Life is live intentionally. And one of the things that will make you live life intentionally is the vision that you have for yourself. The vision will guide you. The vision will protect you. The vision will preserve you. The vision that you have for your life. To say that I want to become a politician. I want to become a property owner. I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to be wealthy. I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a doctor, a teacher. I want to become a police officer. I want to become a pastor. I want to become this, that one. If you're young and you have that in your mind, let's say you go to school and you say, the thing that you're obsessed with is the vision that you have. I want to complete school with this grade. And, so when others are fooling, you want to study. I want to build business. Every one of us, we are spending our lives, and what is driving that life is the vision that we have. And so you will become what you see. You want your child to be great? Show him something. Let him see something. Let him see the future. Your child is 10 years. You want him to succeed. You want him to become successful. Then get him to see something. He wants to become a footballer. He wants to become a boxer. He wants to become a great farmer. He wants, whatever that he sees himself, if he can channel his energy, his resources, whatever that he sees, because that is what will decide. You see, great footballers, when everybody else is sleeping, they are training. Great pianists is the same. When everybody else is watching, Netflix, all those watching movie, they are training, they are practicing. Business people, entrepreneurs, is the same. You want to build business when everybody else is having fun, you are thinking about business. You are taking the product to the person. You don't have anything to eat, but you are still talking about the business. You are still studying the business. Your vision will decide what to study. Your vision will decide what you learn. Your vision will even decide the friends that you keep, where you stay, even the people that you connect with. The vision, what you have in mind. Very few people become successful just out of nothing. It just happens to them. Most of us would have to create that, and that which is responsible for creating the life that you see is the vision that you have for your life, the vision that you have. So life is wherever you are now, so likely that you have become it because you were directed by your vision. You're directed by your vision. So it's key. Have vision for your finances. If you don't want to be poor, have vision for it and work towards it. You want a great family, have vision for it and work every day for it. It will not just come. You have to have vision for it, and then you have to work towards it. You want to have great children who develop themselves and to become independent and live their lives to the best of their abilities. Then have vision for that, because the moment you decide that, then every other thing that is needed, every tool, every resource that you will need, then will be geared towards that vision. I remember some of our professor asked us that, so after school, what do you want to become? I said, I want to become a property developer. He said, how are you going to do that? Where are you going to get your money? I said, I don't know, but we will become it. And that stuck with my mind. That stuck in my mind. And so all the things that we're trying to do, you go through this, it doesn't work. You go through this, it doesn't work. You meet this, they cheat you, they choke you, they lie to you. But that thing was in my mind. He said, one day we would want to become our own developers, and eventually it's coming out. Eventually, it's happening. Because that was a vision that I had. I didn't have a vision to become maybe a surgeon. I didn't have a vision to become something that was independent of this. I wanted to become a property developer. I wanted to build a business. That was the vision that I had for my life. I didn't have vision for all the other ones. So I did not become that, but the one that I had vision for. So if you will see me, a lot of the times, these are the things that I consume because of the vision that I had for my life, So if you see me consuming any data, any information, any video, it's likely to be around this, If I had to read books, much of it will be that. My friends will come from that. My conversations will come out of the vision that I had decided or had set for myself. So it's the same with you, the vision that you have. If you have no vision, then you are not going to get to anywhere. Anywhere that you get to will be okay for you, because you were not intentional about it. You didn't have any. Where there is no vision, a people perish. That is in the Bible, a good book, so that where there is no vision, the people perish. So whenever you see destruction, whenever you see chaos, corruption, anarchy, it's likely that there was no vision for the otherwise. When there are losses, when there are destruction, when there is no organization, when there is disorder, it means that there's no vision for order and organization and prosperity. Because those things happen with vision, with intention. They don't just happen. So whenever you see great success, great achievement, you will see that. So whatever that you have acquired, you want knowledge, you want wisdom, you want to become better, because the difference between men is their knowledge, it's the understanding of life, it's their wisdom. That is the difference between men. And those things don't just happen. You must have vision to say that I want to learn this, I want to study this, I want to become this. Nobody was born with any of those. You had to commit your time, you had to commit your life, you had to commit your resources to acquire those. And those, a lot of the times, will be decided by the vision that you have for your life. Vision is everything. Your life is not going to change beyond the vision, at least, that you have for yourself. To start with the vision that you have for yourself. You want to become a tractor driver, it's a vision. You want to become, you want to own a cocoa farm, is a vision. You want to build an IT firm, is a vision. You want to go to university, is a vision. And the moment you set that vision, you are separated from everybody else. Because, for instance, when it rains heavily and there are no gutters, what will happen is that they'll be flat. The water will not be channeled. They will go any other direction because there's no restraint. The same with vision. Vision is like a gutter. It directs the flow of water. So a lot of your talent, a lot of your resources, a lot of your capacity, your blessings will be channeled by the vision that you have. And so if you have no vision, then you don't become anything. Somebody's vision is to move from Ghana to Italy, So what do they want? They will go through Libya, they will go through the desert, and hopefully they'll go through the sea, and hopefully they get to life. But that's not a good vision. That's something that you bet your life you are almost going to die for. I think the price is too much for that. But my vision is to learn, is to study, is to build with what I have, is to believe. My vision is to see a lot of Africans become great, through business, through work creation, through technology, through entrepreneurship, through character, through ethics, rested development. My vision is to see a lot of Africans own the properties on the land. My vision to see Africa develop, to become one, to become great, where our people are confident and proud of themselves. My vision is for our people to see God in their image, not God as a white man somewhere. My vision is that our people will not just believe that somebody else will come and save them, and that they have enough power to save themselves. That's my vision. That's my vision, and that's why I share knowledge. That's why I share. My vision is to build, financial empire, wealth, so that I can change a lot of lives, to give jobs to people, is to create wealth. My vision is to have a beautiful family, to have children who grow up to be responsible and ethical and passionate and believe in God. And my vision is to have children who grow up, to be very much responsible and proud Africans. Not to bleach and wear weave-ons and say that they are not beautiful. No. Not to just spend all their life to watch Manchester United on TV and then drink and hope that somebody else will come and help them. That's not the vision I have for my children. That's not the vision that I have for people who are around me. That you are enough. That you have gifts, you have talent, you can train, you can develop, you can get the right skill set to build your life. My vision is not for my children to say that Ghana is not good, so I have to go to America before I can become great. No, that's not it. That you have intelligent children who will read, who will study, who will challenge themselves, who will challenge their thought, who will be proud and courageous and care for others. Vision. So you've got to have vision for your life. 2020 is not going to be, 2022 is not going to be different from 2021 or 2020 if you don't have vision. Your vision will challenge you. So tell yourself, especially most people would want to have their finances right. Tell yourself, next year I want to save money. Next year I want to go back to school. Next year I want to build business. Next year I want to build an empire. I want to build some properties. Next year I want to become a better person. I want to treat people well. Treat people equally. Treat people well. Treat people with honor and respect. That if somebody gives you a project, be straightforward with the project. Don't take the money. Don't lie. Don't cheat. There's no need. The one that you all agree to take, that is yours. Next year, be that person, because your surest security, if there is anything like that, is your honesty, is your truthfulness, because that is what people, the character you have is your equity. The character you have is your capital. If you don't have any, you have nothing. And that's the foundation. If the foundation is strong, nothing, no wind will blow and destroy it. But if the foundation is weak, everything else you are building, no matter how tall you build it, one day, when the bad winds will blow and everything else will come down. That you will know God for yourself. And that somebody will come and tell you, God has told me this, so bring all your money, and you follow them because you don't study yourself, you don't learn yourself. And so my name is Obenda Akoko. Today we talk about vision. And we are saying that vision will guide you, it will direct you, it will pattern your life, it will separate you from everybody else. Life is not just the course that you read, the school that you went to. It's not those. It's the vision that you have for yourself. Because then that will decide the friends you make, the books you read, where you study. Your vision, the vision that you have for every aspect of your life. Whether it's your finances, whether it's family, whether it's your relationship with God, whether it's your relationship with your country, what you become, the career, everything. If you can get you to see your health, it's a reflection of what you had in mind. If you drink everything and you just eat everything, then the health will be complicated, So your vision, everything that you're enjoying today. Somebody told me, say, yeah, God has blessed you. I say, so God has not blessed you. You have to have vision for your life. You have to have vision for your life. God has blessed all of us. Don't believe that God has blessed somebody and you are not blessed. That's not true. All of us have been blessed. That's why you have life. When you have life, you have everything. You are life. You have gift. There is always something around you. Once you are alive, there's something that you have. Never curse God because of the family where you were born, your size, your height, your color, your nose. No. Those are enough. What you need is to develop your content, what you have inside, what you put within you, what you put on your mind, what you strive to become. That is the separator. It really does not matter. Have you not seen some people? You will say they are ugly, but because they have been so much productive with their lives, the world celebrates them. And some people came with everything. but they did not commit to any vision to develop themselves to become anything, to be known for anything. So your life is directly reflected in the vision that you have for yourself. The success that you're looking for in every field, vision, have for it. Write them down. Write what you want to become and go back every day to look at them, because eventually it speaks. It speaks. Never doubt that it will speak. It does not. The path can be chaotic, can be complex. The path can be so tough, but that's not the vision. The problem is not the vision. The problem is just stopping you from getting to the vision. The challenges of life, they just come to stop you from where you want to go. The moment you set vision for yourself, you have asked for trouble. Let's say I was enjoying my life. I didn't want to build any business. And then one day I tell myself, I want to start this business. I want to start a real estate business. Now, before I didn't have a problem. Now I have a problem because I set that vision. So the vision that you have, the difference between you and where you want to get to are the problems that you solve. So the moment you set vision, you have asked for trouble. Now you have to challenge yourself. Now you can't sleep as you used to. Now you can't joke as you joke. Now you can't play as you play, because now your time is of essence. You not have to spend 2 minutes here, have to spend 1 hour here, have to spend 3 minutes here, because of what? You want to get results. So vision will cause you the moment you set that vision, you have created problems for yourself. But those are good problems, because eventually you become better, far better, if you set vision for yourself than if you never had any vision at all. Any vision at all. And in life, most people who set vision for themselves, great vision, eventually they will achieve them. They would not be disappointed. Even if you don't achieve everything, you achieve something, because that is the meaning. It's a great principle. It's a timeless principle. Those who have become great became great because they had vision for themselves, and they work towards that vision. So work towards that vision that you have for yourself, and that vision will, by all means, 1000% come through. So I want to say thank you very much for taking your time to watch this, and we look forward to a new year. We will say goodbye to 2021, and 2022 is a good year. A lot of people live in panic and fear because of all that is going on in the world. But don't panic, don't fear. The things that are within your control, you will control them. There will be a lot of conspiracies sometimes, so they seem to be true, sometimes they don't seem to be true. But don't worry, don't live in negativity, don't live in fear, don't live in panic. Live in hope and faith and confidence. There is something that you can control, and always look at that and control that. Don't live in doubt all the time. Don't become paranoid and hopeless because of what is moving around you. Set a vision, plan it. Set a vision for your family, set a vision for your children, for your career. Start that business. Build that property that you want to build. Buy that. Invest. Study. Get your money in order. Treat that woman, that man well. Go to your village, help people. Write that book, produce that movie, build that business, produce that product. Have a vision for your life. Go back to that school that you want to go to. Maybe you want to go and do a whole different course. Go back and do that. If you write the exam and you don't pass, write again. Once you have life, let your life be driven by vision. Always write something on your phone, in your book. Always review it, because your life is really from that. And set a vision for the books that you want to read. Watch some training all the time. Nothing comes close to you having a whole personal timetable that you read books, that you study, that you challenge yourself on the important things of life. The information that you need to change your life, you need that, and always work towards them. The more you know, the lighter life becomes. Most people become burdened in terms of not they are burdened for the betterment of others, but they are burdened because they're confused with their life. That one, most of it is because of the level of knowledge and exposition, the level of understanding that we have about life. And the more you know, and the more you can break some of these things down, the better your life becomes. The better your life becomes, and the more fulfilled you become, and the more grateful you become, and the more influential you become, and share your life with others. So I want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.